What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're here to talk about the brand new KIZUNA class pickup Sugo-Fest that was data downloaded into the game today. So this particular Sugo-Fest is kind of interesting, right? Because this is obviously for a KIZUNA clash that's going to be debuting very soon for global, but very similar to the treasure map. It's going to be introducing two brand new characters into the KIZUNA clash that we can get at once, one of which is being a brand new KIZUNA King, and the other one is a KIZUNA Nami and Robin character. Now, it's not a dual unit, it's just like two characters in one unit. It's not a dual unit, though, with the switch effect and all of that. But yeah, that's the way it's going to be structured. At least that's what it looks like it's going to be structured, like, with two KIZUNA units in one. Now, with that, each of those particular KIZUNAs on Japan, when they first came out, debuted alongside a brand new unit. And this time around, it's going to be the same thing here, with introducing both KIZUNA Clash Rare Recruit characters at the same time. So on this banner here, there are two brand new units. You've got the Carrot and also the Perospero. Both of these units are actually very good units, and the fact that Perospero is the character that's in the middle leads me to believe that the actual character that we're going to be playing against in this KIZUNA is going to be King. And it would also kind of make sense because King came alongside the Zoro and Kaido batch, so that's what I fully expect to be happening in this KIZUNA clash. So in this video, we're going to be breaking down the Sugo-Fest, and we'll be talking about all of the brand new characters in this banner, talking about what they do, whether or not it's worth pulling for. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's first of all jump into the abilities of these units, because these units are actually amazing, and we'll start to see that moving forward, that as they start releasing more and more KIZUNA Clash exclusive units, they get better and better, which is really, really nice to see. So this particular banner, by the way, is going to be going live on June 13th at 1900 PST time, which is at the end of the treasure map. So once treasure map concludes, this banner will be replacing that. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first character we'll talk about is Perospero. So this is the character that's going to help you the most in this KIZUNA clash. He'll have the abilities that will get around the most debuffs that you'll be encountering here. So Perospero is an int-driven cerebral with a captain effect of boosting those two classes by 3x, 1.2 health, and int slots is beneficial. Special ability, 12 turns, and it will go ahead and reduce enemies' resilience by 6, reduces paralysis and bind by 6 turns, and if your HP is full when you launch the special, boost driven and cerebral characters attack by 2.25 times for 1 turn. But you still get a 2 times boost for 2 turns if you're not at full HP. So that's pretty good. This is a really, really good special. You got utility and you've got an attack boost in one unit. It's really, really dope to see. As for his crewmate effects, he will go ahead and make those driven cerebral characters get a stat boost, and also make their int slots count as matching to driven specifically. Don't know why they only made driven, when like everything about this unit is both driven and cerebral, but for some reason this particular crewmate effect is only for driven characters. Definitely a missed opportunity there. But let's have a look. Does he have a support effect? No, it's just going to be stat boost, unfortunately. But he does have crit, and he does have slot bind. The slot bind is removed by 7, which is pretty good, and a critical hit of 50% chance for 7%, which is pretty bad. That's still pretty good. This unit, in general, is a decent-ass unit, man. This is a unit that you will probably see play in a couple of different pieces of content for driven and cerebral teams, but overall, a relatively decent unit. But honestly, I'm much more looking forward to this Carrot unit. This Carrot is really, really good. I looked at what she did the other day, and I was quite impressed, actually. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So Carrot is a Dex Free Spirit fighter, boosting both of those characters' classes by 3x and then 1.2 HP in recovery, as well as giving you -1 cooldown at the start of the quest. And then the special cooldown at 12 turns. Strap yourselves in. Reduces Despair by 7, reduces all enemies' Rainbow Shield by 7, changes block and badly matching slots into matching, locks those slots for 1 turn, and if the enemy has a full immunity or a delay immunity, your free spirit and fighter characters will get a 2.25 times attack boost. So this character does a lot. You've got really good utility, orb manipulation, orb lock, and an attack boost, all in one special ability. This is probably one of the best KIZUNA Clash Rare Recruits that we've seen in a very, very long time. I definitely would prefer to pull this character compared to Perospero, but hey, both these units are pretty good. As for crewmate effects, is more stat boost and makes Dex Orbs beneficial to all characters. So I don't get why Carrot makes them beneficial to all characters, then you got Perospero, which only for driven units. Definitely, again, as I said, a missed opportunity there. And support effect is nothing special. She does have hunger as well, so that's another big benefit that this character has. Unfortunately, at max level, it only reduces it by 2, so this is probably not a character you would feed tablets to, but still, if you pull dupes as time goes on, you'd want to get this maxed out for sure. And she does have pinch healing as well, which is fine, but these two units are really, really nice. Now, alongside them, we actually have V2 Kaido alongside them as well, which is pretty dope. Sanji and Pudding make their return on this banner as well, and also, for some reason, limited rare recruit Pedro will be available as well on the banner. Now, let's go ahead and get into the steps of the Sugo-Fest and discuss how good this may potentially be. Now, the first multi here is a class pickup Sugo-Fest only character. Now, I believe, if memory serves me correctly, this essentially means that any KIZUNA rare recruit character is guaranteed, or any class boost character, should I say, is guaranteed on the 11th poster, but I believe that the only red available on that particular poster is Sanji Pudding. That's how it was in the last KIZUNA banner when they debuted. I think it's going to be the same thing, but we'll have to wait and see. But if that is the case, it means that, you know, Sanji Pudding have a 5% chance to be pulled on that last poster. People may have to correct me in the comment section if that is incorrect, but I believe it's the same structure. The second multi is a legend or a rate boost. Not a big fan of those steps. But then the third is a guaranteed recommended character. Now that is huge, because what it means is the third multi, you're guaranteed one of these units, which is Perospero, Carrot, Kaido, Sanji Pudding, or Pedro. One of those units are guaranteed on the third multi. That is exceptional. A very, very good step to be on there. And then the fourth one is a 1-gem multi. The fifth is the same as the first step, so that could be good potentially, how they split the rates for that particular step. And then the sixth, once again, is another recommended unit. You got a KIZUNA Clash Sugo-Fest only character on the 7th, and then you got the 1-gem multi on the 8th. And, you know, you got some cycles there. You got a couple of legends along the way. Another recommended character all the way at 15th multi, one on the 10th multi as well. But honestly, myself personally, I'll probably be doing 4 multis on this banner. You know, go to the third multi for a recommended, and I'll do the 1-gem as well. Just trying to get my hands on either Sanji Pudding, Carrot, or the Perospero. Those are the 3 units I would really love to pull, all of them being on the recommended character list, which is really, really cool. So that's pretty much it in terms of the Sugo-Fest. I think it's a pretty good Sugo-Fest. The fact that they're jamming in 2 KIZUNA rare recruit characters on one banner just means you get so much more value for your gems. And for those of you that missed the opportunity to pull Sanji Pudding on their initial debut, you get yet another opportunity to pull them here, which is really, really cool. But remember, we have so many other KIZUNA Clash legends coming out in the future. Fire Tank Pirates, or the Ace and Sabo character, both of which are those top echelon tier characters that are going to see a lot of play in the future. So you may want to wait to go really crazy on a KIZUNA Clash banner until those characters arrive, and then you have even more opportunities to pull KIZUNA Clash exclusive characters like this Carrot here, or Perospero, or any other character that releases a little bit later on down the line. But a pretty impressive looking banner. If you're free to play, this is obviously a banner you want to be skipping. If you are free to play, you should be waiting for Ace versus Akainu. I highly advise to be pulling on a banner like that whenever that debuts. But if you are the type of player that does spend money on the game, and you pull on KIZUNA Clash banners, and especially if you don't have Sanji Pudding, I would say this is a pretty worthwhile banner to be pulling on. But something else, just very, very briefly before we split in this video today, there is another KIZUNA Clash assistance quest to get your hands on this Mont d'Or character. Now, there is another free-to-play character that's going to be debuting as well, which is going to be a Kinemon character. I don't really know how we get that character yet, but his icons were in the game, so I believe this character will help you in the upcoming KIZUNA Clash. So his special changes block and unfavorable, so badly matching slots, into matching, and if you are in a KIZUNA Clash, you will reduce attack down by 3 and reduces Rainbow Shield by 4. So I assume, you know, those types of specials are going to be useful in the upcoming KIZUNA Clash, and I would expect this character to be like a ticket booster in the event, like maybe a 1.1 or something like that. So this will be available probably the day of or the day prior to the Sugo-Fest, probably the day of the Sugo-Fest, and then the actual KIZUNA Clash might be the day after. But that is going to wrap up this video today with the brand new KIZUNA Clash Sugo-Fest, looking mighty fine if I do say so myself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.